To have two beautiful kids, a nice home, and a car parked in the garage. This is the achievement of the American dream, some would say. Actually, the American dream is sort of that, but is commonly accepted as the ability to rise in economic status. Economic status is better understood by the definition of socioeconomic status. Socioeconomic status depends on a combination of variables, including occupation, education, income, wealth, and place of residence. This is according to the exact definition from the dictionary. This, in basic terms, means being able to start from the bottom and with enough hard work, finish at the top. This ideology has been around for some time, and it began in the early 20th century. It was first written in the book The Epic of America by James Truslow Adams. The book was written during the wild and exciting Roaring '20s. During this time, Americans were flooding to the cities, and the economy was growing very rapidly. This was a time when mass culture was becoming more prevalent and chain stores more popular. Mass culture is a set of ideas and values that develop from a common exposure to the same media, news sources, music, and art. The American dream just represents what style of living the mass culture prefers, though what the mass culture prefers is usually affected by the economic climate. During the 20s, the national debt's real value was actually being reduced. The national debt is the total amount of money the government has borrowed. The debt's real value is just excluding the profit that is made from it. The only two other decades where this has happened was during the 50s and the 60s. This can explain why Americans were becoming so obsessed with such an excessively wealthy lifestyle. But now the American dream is dramatically changing as debt does too. The national debt ceiling will one day be hit, and the American economy will be in trouble. Economic mobility disappearing as the middle class does too. Americans will create their own standard of what the ideal life is, but the ideal to the majority will be to be debt-free. The average American's life may one day not include a family and all the luxuries they want. With the growing poverty line, everyone will become more restricted. It will be harder to become successful if everyone is at rock bottom. This causes Americans to reevaluate their goals and focus more on becoming stable.